Shalom, shalom, family. It's your Aki Huda from YAH'S Assembly. And y'all know what time it is. It's a Psalm or two a day. Today we're going over Psalms 28. Now let's get into it. Unto thee will I cry, O Yahuwah, my rock. Be not silent to me, lest if thou be silent to me, I become like them that go down into the pit. So David is going through trials and tribulations, as we all do. And he's calling out to the Most High, Yahuwah, who is his rock, to be not silent. So um, it's really interesting because he says silent twice, and he actually uses two different words. The first time he says silent, the word is kasha. It means to be silent or quiet, but it also means to be inactive. So he's crying out to the Most High, saying, don't be inactive to plead for my cause. Hear me, save me. Deliver me, send Yahusha to me. And then the second time he uses the word silent, that word is karash. It means to cut in, plow, engrave, or devise. So he said, if thou be silent, or if thou be not cut in, or to be silent, or to be dumb, speechless, or deaf. So he said, if you be deaf to my cause, I will become like them that go down into the pit. So he's going to be dead. He's going to die if Yahuwah does not fight for him and plead his cause. Hear the voice of my supplications when I cry unto thee, when I lift up my hands toward thy holy oracle. So now that word for supplications right there, because we've been focusing on a sound mind, and the word we've been, to supplicate for favor is takina, but it's also a word that's similar to it, which is takanun, takanin, takanuna. It means to supplicate or supplication for favor to man, to Elohim, entreaty, an earnest prayer. So he's saying to the Most High, hear my earnest prayer for favor. When I cry unto thee, when I lift up my hands toward thy holy oracles. So the holy oracle. Now the holy oracle, that is the holy of holies, which is the innermost room of the temple or tabernacle. So the secret place, the heart of Yahuwah, or the heart of his temple. Like he putting up his hands in submission to the Most High and crying unto him, because even though he's in this land, he's still in captivity because of his enemies, because of his mind. Then he says, draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts, which is labab, which is the mind. So he's like, don't let me go into the pit like these evildoers, these workers of iniquity. Let me see your blessings, your favor in the land of the living. Then he says, give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert. So that word deeds actually mean works. So he's saying, give them according to their works, because that's how the Most High judges every man and every woman on this earth. Don't believe people that tell you in the New Testament that it's not about works anymore and this and that, because everything you do is a work. Praying is a work. Fasting is a work. Having amunah or faith or batak, trust in the Most High, is a work. That's why Paul and David both say to work out your salvation, with fear and with trembling, because works matter. Works matter. And then that word desert is gamul. It means their recompense or their dealings. So, and he said, render to them their recompense or their dealings. And then verse 5, because they regard not the works of Yahuwah, nor the operation of his hands, he shall destroy them and not build them up. So now he's speaking things that are not as though they were, because he understands the law of faith, the law of pa'ah or pay, which is the words that come out of your mouth. he understands the law of sowing and reaping. So he's activating the Most High to judge between him and them, and to give them according to their deeds, according to their works, according to their unrighteousness, according to their works of iniquity. Blessed be Yahuwah, because he hath heard the voice of my supplications. Blessed be Yahuwah, because he hath heard the word, or heard the voice of my supplications. Because again, that's takunan again, or takina, supplication for favor. And David realizes that he's got to send these things up to the Most High, so the Most High can read his supplications, read his petitions that he's given freely to the Most High, because David knows not to make his own strength or his own flesh his arm or his strength. He realizes that because of the Most High, he's able to avoid his enemies. And because of the Most High, that his enemies are slain, for his cause, because of his righteousness, because of his batak, which means trust or confidence in the Most High, or because of his amunamut, which means his faith in the Most High, belief in the Most High. Yahuwah is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, so my mind bataks, or trust in the Most High. And I am helped, I am saved. Therefore my heart, my mind greatly rejoiceth. And with my song will I praise Yahuwah. He gives that free will offering of praise, the sacrifices of praise to the Most High. And again, he's speaking things that are not as though they were. So he's speaking the end from the beginning, like Yahuwah did. Yahuwah is their strength, and he is the saving strength of his anointed, or Mashiach. So he is that word is Yahusha, or Yeshua, but it's really Yahusha, for saving or salvation. And he's the strength, he's the Oz, or Ma'az of his anointed. Save thy people and bless thine inheritance. Feed them also and lift them up forever. So not only is he praying for himself, he's praying for also the righteous of the Most High. Because Jacob is a lot of Yahuwah's inheritance. But we know from other Psalms that David, or Daud, says that what? That Yahuwah is his inheritance. He's his portion. So David is also praying for his people to be saved from those what? Workers of iniquity, lest they all go down into the pit. And again, David knows the law of prayer, the laws of prayer. You got to turn, if you're not in Jerusalem, towards Jerusalem. Even though the people can also be Jerusalem. But you got to do that with your whole heart. And you got to put your hands up in complete submission, subjection to the Most High. Because his eyes is always on Jerusalem. So I just want to say all praises to the Most High Yah through his beloved son Yahushua HaMashiach. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad, and to the strangers that cleave to the covenant. Again, this is your Yahuwah from YAH'S Assembly. Shalom. Whoa, whoa, whoa.